Your thoughts?
What? What? Who?
Nice.
We are here now live from Max in downtown Alton for AP Cigars After Hours. This is going to be a fun one. This is like the first time we have done something kind of this much of a roughing it thing. If you're watching live right now on RiverBender.com, we're experiencing the fun of always the downtown internet, but I promise you this, we will be back up and live right after the show's done. So right when I get home, we'll re-air it again so that way we can make sure this broadcast is running flawlessly. We won't have any connection issues on the on-demand replay in just a couple of hours. But guys, I'm excited. You heard Mike Weller just a couple of weeks ago joining us on the show, and we were talking about this AP Cigar After Hours as they're taking over Max in downtown on the last Thursday of each month for the next couple of months. This is great. Now, they give out shirts each time a different color, and this time's pink to represent October being Breast Cancer Awareness Month. There's a ton of fun happening here tonight. And what I think's cool for all of you, I get to try my first cigar. I get to be a little bad on camera today. So we got a couple of minutes here. We got about an hour and 15 ahead of us. We're going to be talking to patrons. We'll be talking to folks that just want to stop by and enjoy. And this is your kind of pick-me-up. Guys, if you don't know about this as AJ's walking by me now, this is a great opportunity for you guys to kind of let the hair down on a Thursday in a different way, be a part of AP Cigar, be a part of Max in downtown, be a part of the fun. I'm telling you, it's one you don't want to miss. And really just a full house for AP. You can see some folks behind me as we'll get ready to have those conversations, but that's what makes this fun is just so many different people coming together, lighting up a cigar and just having a good time with the great atmosphere that AP brings. And to do this real crossover thing is awesome. So if you're tuning in and you're maybe experiencing some lagging issues for some internet, don't worry about it because this show will be back on the air at around 9:30 until about 10:30 tonight, and we're going to be doing this because it's after hours, and it gets you excited for the next time around. The next one, if you're missing out tonight, let me pull up my handy-dandy calendar. 2 seconds. The next AP Cigar After Hours will be October the 30th, a date, or actually October 31st. I have to ask Mike for clarification on that with the downtown Halloween parade. So that's when it's tentatively set. Mike will join us here in a couple of seconds. We're going to have conversations galore. You don't want to miss it. This is fun. This is an opportunity for me to do a little bit of a night show. I haven't done one of these since I was on the dial with Hartman. We were talking politics. So ton of fun here lined up for you. We got we got tons of cigars. Mike's going to bring me one. There's Mike now. How you doing, man? Come on over. So I was just telling the audience that I get to try my first cigar today.
You do. I'm so excited for you to try.
I am too. So we got to tempt people here. We got to give them something to tease because I was telling them, Mike, you know, we're working through the bugs. This is our first time doing this.
Yep.
And having fun with it. And you know what? It gives you a tease to sit around. We'll take our first break and we'll get readjusted here. We're live in Max in downtown Alton. Mike Weller, AP Cigar. They are taking over Max on the last Thursday of each month. While I have you, Thursday in October is Halloween night.
Yes, we're going so hard.
Are you doing it?
Yeah, we're doing it.
Oh, there you go. You just heard it straight from the horse's mouth. I'm excited.
Crazy party.
All right, and now we have some fun. You stay there. We'll stay here. RiverBender.com, Roku TV. It's AP Cigar After Hours live from Max. My first cigar coming up next.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
Picture This and More has been a trusted name in the Alton community for more than 30 years, with the last 3 being right here on Broadway. We specialize in quality framing at affordable prices. We also feature works by local artists because we're proud of our community. If you have valued treasures to display and preserve, we're sure to have the perfect fit with our large selection of custom framing and display options. Whatever color, shape, or size, Picture This and More has the look you need. Stop by today and let us help you with your next project.
For the biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in the Riverbend, visit AltonToyota.com or stop by their location on the Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Winner of the prestigious President's Award, Munganast Burkhardt Alton Toyota knows how to treat their customers, and they will help you find the vehicle that is perfect for you. For years, Munganast Toyota has been a fixture in the Riverbend, and now Munganast Burkhardt carries the tradition. New name, but the same great service you've come to expect.
I had an amazing experience with Dr. Haug and her team. I came here when I was 10 years old to get my braces on. Now I'm 28 years old, braces off, and I get so many compliments on my smile. It's helped me thrive in my career as a news reporter, and also as Miss Missouri USA, I took the stage with confidence, knowing my smile was gonna make me look like $1 million. I've never felt better and more confident because of my smile.
No matter the season, Play It Again Sports in Edwardsville has the gear the athletes need to get in the game. Whether you're shopping for the newest sports equipment or saving money on quality used gear, Play It Again Sports carries what you need to maximize performance to get the most out of every swing, kick, stroke, or shot. We'll even buy your used goods, paying cash on the spot. We carry all the gear for all the sports all year long. We're your hometown sporting goods store. Play It Again Sports, conveniently located at 4 Club Center Court in Edwardsville.
Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ.
Welcome back. AP Cigar After Hours live at Max in downtown Alton. A little bit of ELO and a lot of Mike Weller. How are we doing, man?
CJ, how you doing? Can you hear me okay?
You know, we're getting there.
We'll figure it out.
We're getting there. But, man, tell me about this. So I'm excited. I was just telling folks for the tease is I am smoking my first cigar. Now, I've been a cigarette smoker. This is a whole new process.
Right, yeah. So cigarette smoking, you want to inhale. Cigars, what you want to do is taste.
Okay.
Not inhale.
So you want to do the Bill Clinton.
And the audience is going to laugh.
They're going to laugh.
Everybody's going to laugh. They're waiting for you to try your first cigar.
It's like
everybody is waiting.
The rule of thumb, if you've never had a cigar, is to Bill Clinton it. You do not inhale.
You do not inhale.
Okay.
Right. So with the cigar, it takes 300 sets of hands from seed to right now.
Are you serious?
I swear to you. So it's all done by hands, every part of it. So that person that blends this cigar, they blend it for you to taste it. You're not trying to inhale it. There's more nicotine in one cigar than your whole pack of cigarettes. If you want to get sick, inhale this cigar.
Oh, I'm nervous now.
Yeah, you should
I'm
be.
actually nervous, man.
So you have a whole bar.
Well, Borman's back there getting ready to laugh his ass off at me. I can see him right over there.
He always laughs.
My first cigar's coming up, Borman. Take me through, before we go about this, how cool is it to be able to kind of step out of the cigar shop and come down here and just kind of let the hair down in a different way?
So what we wanted to do is we don't have televisions, we don't have a liquor license, and we don't have good food.
Yeah.
So we wanted to bring our customers here, but also bring a part of the shop to Max customers. So when we set up on the last Thursday of every month, it's to welcome everybody that's out here enjoying. Football's on TV right now. We're having beers, we're eating good food. Come in, and you can easily, we bring a very small portion of the cigar shop, just so you can try a cigar, be in the moment, enjoy your company with friends. The cigar's supposed to elevate all this, and that's what we're doing, was just trying to elevate Max a little.
So this is your second time around the horn?
Yeah. First time was insane for me, because as we're learning this part, I was learning that part.
How'd that go?
I don't remember. It was kind of wild just because it was so fast and it was just a tornado, right? And then so this time we're a little bit more prepared. I got here a little bit earlier, and still it's so this month we have a certain rep. So we have a rep that we have different brands that we're going to rep each month. So this one is a lady-owned cigar company. She plants the seed, she grows the tobacco, she sells the cigars. All the shirts, if you buy the 4-pack of cigars, all the shirts are pink for breast cancer awareness.
We were just talking about that.
Starting next month. So what better way to honor people that have gone through and survived breast cancer as to showcase a woman-owned cigar company and just kind of tie everything together and just put it all in there.
There's some thinking going on to this, man. This is cool.
It's not even too much thinking. It just makes sense, man.
Yeah,
it really does.
Well, and that's why people ask me today. They're like, "Man, you're going to Max. I mean, my phone doesn't work in Max. How are you going to do this?" I said, we're going to find out. And I said, if we don't go live, we'll run it afterwards because you got another month to come here. Halloween night is October 31st, which is the last Thursday of the month.
Yes.
You're going to be here.
We're going to do it, and we're doing it up real big because everybody should be in costume.
I will be too.
We're going to have the parade. So the cigar that we're showcasing is Crowned Heads Las Calaveras. They're sending me a bunch of product, a bunch of cool swag to give away. They can't be here in person, so they're making up for it by sending a whole bunch of cool stuff.
That's
so
really
whenever
cool.
you buy the 4 cigars for $50, you get a T-shirt for free. Appetizer for free. I think we have like chicken pieces.
It's really cool, yeah.
And then you also get entered into a drawing. So
you know what we need to do?
What?
We need to set up a live feed down here during the Halloween parade, so when we go live for the parade, we can bounce back and forth.
Well, yeah, we're doing
that would be
6:30.
cool.
We're doing 6:30 to 9:30 on Halloween
That's
night.
what I'm saying. It'd be
so
perfect.
After the parade gets over, come here, get a cigar.
And we'll go live again.
Yeah, and the shirt color, of course, for Halloween is going to be orange with black print.
Makes
so
sense.
Shout out to Alton Printing for always taking care of me. He had a rush order this week, and I ordered on Monday, and I picked up yesterday or today. So.
Well, man, I'm excited. Seriously, thank you for letting us be a part of this too.
I would love. You guys are doing everything in the community. This is something so different.
Yeah.
Out of the norm.
When you said it, I'm like, I don't care what it is. I'm going. This is cool.
We just wanted to collide a couple worlds, show businesses how to work together.
Yeah.
I don't make money off the food or drink or anything here. It's not about that. It's about taking our customers, putting them in here, exposing Max customers to what I have to offer, and just working together and trying to build a stronger downtown.
I love it. So if we're still live and if we're running this at 9:45 right now, let me go because we're running it right afterwards. If this goes out, we're going to go and then we're going to run it again a week before the Thursday the next time around and get everyone excited right over again.
Yeah.
Let's go into cigar time.
You ready?
Yeah. Borman, you ready for this? I'm going to puke probably. I'm going to puke. I think so. I'm going to try my first cigar.
I told him not to inhale.
Right here now?
We got to Bill Clinton this right now. Yep. we got. You remember, we have had you on the show, but never in person.
Never in person.
Never in person. So you are going to witness my first cigar opportunity.
That's fantastic.
When's the Borman Bash?
We don't talk about that.
Oh, okay.
It's next year.
Oh, never mind. All right. So what's the process?
All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a toast.
Toast?
Nope. Well, yeah, we can that too.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for letting me be here.
All right. So then we're going to toast the end of the cigar.
Okay.
So which just means we're going to try to get a nice even burn on it. And then we're going to put the flame to it as you're drawing in. Longer, slower draws than a cigarette.
Okay.
All right, so just draw in, let it sit on the palate.
How long? How long do you recommend for that?
So just fill up the mouth, let it go over the palate. So like when you do a new whiskey,
okay,
it goes over the palate. So the first one's just going to kind of shock your taste buds, and then the second one you're going to start tasting the cigar. For you, I picked out a higher end, sweeter cigar.
Thank you.
So that way you're not getting anything super strong as far as nicotine content per leaf. So we went lower nicotine, a little bit of infusion of sweetness to it. So very popular cigar. We sell out all the time. So really great stick to start you out on.
And women-owned cigar, you said too?
This one's not.
Oh,
the ones we're doing on the package is.
Okay.
But we bring extras for people that might not want a strong cigar, maybe just want one cigar, not four, whatever.
Mike's giving me the training wheels experience. It's good. I want this.
A little bit, but this is still a high-end stick. A very, very good cigar. So I've toasted the end, and then I'll show you on mine. I toasted my end, right?
Yep.
And that's it. And then you just work. And as you smoke the cigar, what's crazy is it'll start off tasting one way. It'll change due to the heat.
No way.
And then it'll change again. So you're going to smoke through how that blender wanted it blended from beginning to end.
That's incredible. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm doing my first
leaving?
cigar. I'm smoking my first cigar. This is exciting. I think I might puke. We're gonna find out here in a second. Yeah, that's right. Hey, you hear that? Learn from a good guy.
All right, so take it, put it in your mouth, and you're gonna draw in, just like I did, just as long. There you go. And then, yep, just let it sit in there a little bit longer.
Okay.
Not scary at all. So your cadence on a cigar would be, if you can imagine reading like a page or two in a book, then take a draw.
Does it stay burnt for a while?
Yeah, it'll stay going for a while. We do.
It tastes great.
Yeah. So
like honestly, man, this
Yeah.
actually tastes like really good.
So that's why it's one of our best-selling cigars in the shop.
Okay, this is gonna get me in trouble almost.
No, because it's supposed to be. It's not a habit. It's a hobby.
Okay, I wanted you to talk about this.
Yeah.
So this is where I think cigars are so interesting because it's not a habit. You're right. It's a lifestyle. It's a hobby.
Yeah. So I went on vacation for 9 days. I had 3 cigars. You know, just because it was, you know, you're on vacation, you're busy, and you're
Right.
running around seeing the world, you know, and it's. So I only had 3 cigars in 9 days. Now I got back, I had a cigar. You know.
We're alive.
How'd you do?
I did not cough and puke yet. I don't think
Yeah.
I did it right.
So no, you did great.
Okay.
No, yeah,
You heard it.
puking's not the best.
You heard it.
So take another draw. Long and slow. Just kind of fill up your mouth with smoke and just let it go over the taste buds. There's a reason why cigars were associated with royalty and higher echelon people.
I'm learning.
Because it made them slow down and take an hour break, do some business, you know, over a cigar. The community we have in downtown Alton with the cigar community is they come in. There's a guy sitting at this table over here.
Yeah.
Before he checked into his Airbnb for the next 3 months, he saw a cigar shop and came in because he knows that he can trust where we tell him to eat, where we tell him to drink. There's a brotherhood in cigars that is just absolutely insane because you just, like when I go to another town, I go into a cigar shop, hey, where's a good place to eat?
Yeah.
Because their palates are going to be similar to mine.
Right.
So what's going to be something that's going to knock my socks off? We like higher end stuff. You're burning, you know, $15 worth of tobacco right there in one cigar.
Wow.
So, you know, do I want the cheapest, crappiest food if I'm spending $15 on a cigar?
Hell no.
No, I want something nice.
Yeah.
So tell me where you eat. Tell me where you drink. That guy now hangs out, you know, a few times. He works from the cigar shop, you know, like. So I gave him a home and a community to walk right into, which is beautiful.
It really is. And
Yeah.
see, that's what this town's all about. I mean, you got to foster community in everything you do.
Oh,
and that's
absolutely.
why it goes hand in hand with what you guys do each and every day.
Right. And I would love to do, you know, my mom owns a business down here, right? I'd love to do stuff with her, but like smoking cigars and bending over doing yoga, probably get a head rush, you know, and, you know, probably not the best thing in the whole world. My store's not big enough to hold a yoga class in it now, so.
You're right. The flavor does change after a
and
little
it'll
bit.
change more and more.
Wow.
So it's just because you're burning through the filler, the binder that holds the filler together, and then the wrapper leaf is what you see on the outside.
So how many different components are of a cigar?
So that's really the main 3.
Okay.
So, but that filler alone uses all different leaves from different levels of the plant. So that's where you get your blend, is from using so many of the top tier leaves, the middle tier, and the bottom tier of the leaf.
This is incredible, man.
Yeah,
I mean, this is a whole new, because you're right. You can't, if you try to chimney this, you're
No.
going down.
Oh yeah, no, you're lightheaded and you're dizzy. You know, you need sugar right away.
It's a bad day.
It'll mess. Nicotine messes with your glucose level. So if you do get lightheaded smoking a cigar, sometimes they're really good and you're going kind of fast.
Right.
And then you get a little lightheaded. Grab a Dr. Pepper. Grab a sugar soda.
That's great for the folks at home.
Grab a piece of chocolate. You know, that accents the flavors. So what you eat, what you drink will also affect how that cigar tastes, because that's what's remaining on your palate.
I'm a fan.
You know, when I come on the show, we always talk about different things, but we really don't even dive into cigars.
No, because there's such an anatomy to it, you know?
Yeah.
Look at that. More patrons of Max walking by. But I love this takeover thing because this is community, man.
Yeah.
I mean, this is truly what being a business is in a small town, in a small in a region that is able to do these things.
Right.
Do them.
We're blessed with our location because we get a ton of tourists. We have a unique product. We're the only lounge in the whole county.
Yeah.
So, like later in October, we're going to Hillsboro, Illinois, to do a cigar shop takeover at the Red Rooster Inn up there, which is a distillery, a brewery, an inn, like an Airbnb place, a restaurant. So they asked us to come up and do a thing, and so we're driving up and doing a thing.
Why do I feel happier?
There's definitely an endorphin release.
Yeah, I mean, seriously,
So-
like I'm getting my stress is actually leaving me.
So much like a cigarette will, no matter what, you're going to get nicotine.
Right.
It's going through your lips. It's still going to go through your nose. You know, the smoke's around you, right? You're still going to get that. But there's something about slowing down and tasting 300 sets of hands of craftsmanship.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing more handmade ever.
What do you look for when you're buying your product and you're bringing your
I
inventory?
look
in?
at if the company is vertical, meaning they grow, roll, sell
Gotcha.
everything in-house. I look for particular countries of origin. So Nicaragua is right now very popular, but like the unique tobaccos from like Brazil, so there's Honduras has great tobacco, the Dominican Republic has great tobacco, the U.S. has some of the best tobacco.
Really? I would have been surprised to hear that.
So Connecticut broadleaf is one of the most expensive because they only get one season.
That makes sense.
So,
totally.
But if you drive through Kentucky, you see acres and acres of tobacco fields.
Mm-hmm.
St. Louis was a huge tobacco. There was tobacco factories here in Alton. There was a tobacco factory right next door to where my cigar shop
Are you
is.
serious?
There were several cigar factories here where they rolled cigars. I have a chunk of a box I found in the cigar shop, right, in the Alton cigar shop. I was working upstairs, cleaning stuff out. I find a corner of a cigar box. The cigars were made in Litchfield, Illinois. The cigars are called Max Own, MAC''S Own cigars. I still have the corner of the box.
That's
It's still over there,
incredible.
yeah. So I was like, how cool is that? That like there's literally a Max we're sitting in, and I find a Max Own cigars in a block away.
That's incredible,
Yeah,
man.
So there's wars over tobacco.
Right.
You know? And so tobacco has always been that release. You know, when you're super stressed, you grab a cigarette. It did give you that release. The cigar is just a little bit more flavorful than that. You have no toxins. There's nothing in there but tobacco. There's no rat poison. There's no formaldehyde.
Seriously?
Yeah,
I'm not being funny about that.
No, just tobacco. Tobacco and distilled water that keep them humid. That's it. There's nothing else going on.
I'm honestly, Mike, I'm actually learning a ton right now. I had no idea about that.
I have 20 years selling cigars, man.
That's true.
I've met every major family there is. You know, I've kissed all of them on the cheek.
Are you serious?
Yeah. The beautiful thing about cigars is old world traditions. That's what I love.
Yeah, that's really
It's
cool.
respect over dollars.
Yeah.
And so I have one of the hardest cigars to get, like, as a retailer, right? They haven't opened an account in 7 years. My store is newer than 7 years. I called them. They remembered me from 20 years ago, and he goes, the old man liked you. I'll give you an account.
Wow.
So I have one of the hardest cigars. When people walk in, they ask for that cigar by name.
That's
and we carry
incredible.
it. We have it in stock. And we shouldn't because we don't move enough product.
Right.
You know, we're busy,
Right.
but we're still not the giant,
busiest, yeah.
Yeah, we're not a Chesterfield store, right?
Right.
You know, we're in Alton. We're a touristy river town, and only 5% of the population smokes cigars.
Is that it?
That is it.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. How do you learn? See, that's what I love about you too, because you learned this industry.
It's the industry.
Yeah.
It's a smart man would go 5% smoke cigars. There's 35,000 people in Alton. 25,000 people.
25,
in Alton.
yeah.
25,000 people in Alton. 5%. My rent's this. My bills are this. Taxes are this.
Right.
This is a bad idea.
Right.
This is a terrible idea to open a cigar shop.
And here you are.
5%. And here we still are.
Yeah.
And literally month after month getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Now, I got a question about a few of the cigar components. I see people clip them a lot. What does that do? Does that just stop the flame? Thank you, AJ.
Thank you, AJ.
AJ, one of the best parts. What's that clipper, though? What's that cutter do?
So the cigars are rolled completely to where they're sealed. So you wouldn't be able to smoke it unless you cut it. So then you get into different cuts. All of it's personal preference.
Really? So it doesn't affect the smoke at all?
It does.
Oh, okay.
It
Never
does,
mind.
And that's where some people don't like the taste of this cut, so they use a different cut. So how I cut yours and mine is I cut it straight across. It's called a guillotine cut. And the reason I cut it that way is that way you're getting everything not obstructed at all. So if you cut it, put a hole punch in it, then the cap is it's stopping some of the smoke. It's going to change the flavor profile, sometimes in a good way, sometimes in a bad way.
Mm-hmm.
I smoke it as it was rolled, as it was intended to be smoked.
I just love this, man. And now take me through what people can experience when they come in on the last Thursday of the month.
So last Thursday of the month, we're always going to have a certain cigar special. And so, like I said, this month we're doing Karen Berger cigars. Karen Berger is a female-owned company, completely vertical. It's a very rare thing to find in cigars. Is somebody? I have my own cigar. I pay another family to roll my cigars, and then I put my name on them and I sell them.
I didn't realize you did that. That's
actually,
really
it's
cool.
the cigar I'm smoking now.
I'll be darned.
So we sell them all over the world.
Really?
Yeah. So,
that's incredible,
yeah,
man.
Not a whole lot because I still live here.
Right.
So, right. I'd be in a different country
That's
if
true.
I sold a whole bunch.
That's true.
Right. But there's also thousands upon thousands of different cigars out there. I mean, and it's so much now. It's marketing. It's so much marketing. Every car is really a car.
Right.
It's marketing, you know. So every cigar is kind of a cigar. They do taste different. There's different blends, different wrappers, different strengths, different things hit different palates different ways. What's crazy is you'll smoke that cigar for, let's say, 2-3 years and then be tired of that cigar and never smoke that cigar again.
Really?
Because your palate changes every 7 years.
Because your taste buds change. Yeah. Okay.
So then your palate will evolve to different cigars. I still go back to some of my OG cigars that I smoked, when I turned 18 years old. And it's like, why did I smoke that? Or that's pretty good.
It's okay.
Yeah, shoot, that's pretty good. And then I go, and then I'll go on them for a little while. So cigars are fun because you can literally taste all around the world, one stick at a time.
That is such a good point to think of, too.
It's beautiful. That's what the joy of my shop is that you get to buy one from this country or one from that country.
Do you ever take a step back and picture yourself in that place when you're trying your cigars?
I do, because
that's cool.
So
me too. I would do that.
What's beautiful is there's a lot of cigar companies. So Italy grows tobacco. Every country grows tobacco, right? So there's a cigar company out there. They literally have an Italian wrapped cigar. They have a Brazilian wrapped cigar. They have Colombian tobacco. They have and it's fun to smoke those. I just got to spend some days in Italy with my beautiful girlfriend.
How was that?
Yeah, stunning.
Yeah,
the
I
greatest.
loved it.
The
Yeah,
great.
great
We're
place.
in Venice.
Oh, lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, I've never been emotionally moved by landscapes and buildings before, but I was every time I opened my eyes. And I never got tiresome. It was absolutely stunning. But it's one of those things where I was smoking my cigars there, but it's now I get to say I can smoke this Italian cigar and I've been there, and it's a celebratory thing to smoke a cigar. We're on the other side of the world. I'm going to smoke a cigar on a balcony overlooking the Grand Canal. Come on, man. Who am I?
Right.
I'm the most blessed person I know.
Well, and too, taste buds, that brings back so many memories. So I'm sure when you're lighting one up here from that region, I mean, that's going to immediately draw back those
absolutely.
spots.
Yeah, it's the smells, the taste. A lot of people, when they get married, they have cigars. When they, whenever they have a baby, I had a couple come in today. We had a couple come in today. Old Marina in the house.
Yeah, there you go.
But they're having a baby girl in 2 weeks.
Really cool.
So I have this whole box of cigars I just gave them. They're longtime friends.
Yeah.
So I give them this box of cigars. It says it's a girl. You put a picture on top of the box. The lid of the box is all the stats of the baby, right? So height, weight, birthday. And then after you're done smoking those cigars, you use that box as a keepsake.
That's cool.
Cigars have been such an integral part of celebratory things for so long. It's just beautiful. You know, like when we landed and we got settled in, first thing I did was grab a cigar and smoke it. You know, we just had hours and hours of flights.
Right, a long flight. That's like 14, 15 hours, isn't
it was
Yeah.
way too long.
Yeah.
I slept a lot, which was great, but still way too long of a flight, right? So worth it. I celebrated with a cigar.
Yeah.
You know, and I sat back and I looked at this water and just, you know, it's a beautiful thing to use to celebrate. Having a bad day, it's a nice way to turn it around.
Yeah.
Slow down, smoke a cigar, take a step back, breathe, think about it. You know, it's a nice way to problem solve.
Well, and that's what was so fascinating about this, because you guys heard Mike when we just started the segment with me getting ready to smoke this, and you said it's not a cigarette where you're passing through a pack in a day. You know, it's just real like pacer, and that's like for me, because my cigarette smoker in me's going, you know, like getting ready to pick it up. I'm like, wait, you don't need to. It's all good.
No, yeah.
You know, it's all cool.
Yeah, they do go out. You do relight them. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. You don't really want to, but sometimes life happens, and you got to come back to your relaxation.
I just think this is the coolest thing. Thank you for letting me be a part of this.
Dude,
Now, who are we going to be talking to tonight?
Well, we're definitely going to bring Josh in.
Oh, Josh has got to.
Yeah, Josh, shop manager.
Yep.
So, you know, Josh started out just buying cigars from me.
Did he really?
No, now Mick's in the house.
Mick is here. The folks remember Mick. Mick and I had fun at the Marina's anniversary party.
Nice. Yeah, I didn't get to go to that.
But folks, if you're just tuning in now, or if you're watching on demand because of internet, you are going to be able to stop by the last Thursday of each month. That means this coming October on Halloween night, October 31st, Thanksgiving Thursday, which is going to be a fun one, and then the day after Christmas, correct?
The 26th and Thanksgiving. Yes, Thanksgiving night we're gonna be down here 6:30 to 9:30. The day after Christmas 6:30 to 9:30. Absolutely, it's, you know, you've done the Thanksgiving stuff, you've done everything. Come down, have a cigar, have a beer, watch some football. You know, it's about relaxing with, you know, bring the family down. I literally bring flavors. I bring sweet cigars. I bring coffee flavored cigars.
Yeah.
So if somebody's new and you want them to, you know, enjoy this hobby with you, bring them down. So we'll get them started on something light, easy, you know, like something like you're smoking right there.
And I honest to God, guys, I thought this is the first and only time I will puke on camera, because I thought I was going to die. I'm not going to lie to you.
Scare you in
no,
the beginning,
it wasn't you, because
but
I did
wanted to warn you.
So what you don't know is it wasn't a cigar, but I tried a cigarillo once.
Okay.
And I got so sick because I smoked it like a cigarette. I was nervous as hell. I'm like, I have not had a real cigar yet, so what's going to happen? This is a great experience.
It's really a beautiful thing. I'm really proud of you for trying.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, because a lot of people are like, man, especially cigarette smokers, they're scared to inhale.
Yeah.
They're scared it won't taste, you know, as good as a cigarette to them, you know? So it's really brave that you would try one, especially on air.
I'm alive.
I see that.
Thank you.
Fantastic. The big question is, are you enjoying it?
Oh my God, I love this. This is like an eye-opening experience. And like I was telling Mike, and we'll talk here in a second, I'm slowing down, like, because the cigarette guy in me is like, take a breath, son. Relax a little bit.
Enjoy it. Yeah.
Well, I'll stay here. We'll stay here. You can see the fun. You can hear it around you. We're live at AP Cigars After Hours at Max. We'll take a quick break. More after this.
Dream Home Realty Center.
Hey Sherry, talk to me, Dream Team. We've got showing.
We are Phillips 66 Wood River Refinery. We make the fuels that take us to work and our children to school. We make materials and energy products that allow us to stay connected to each other. We care about the quality and safety of our products because we care about the communities we share. Our employees live our values of safety, honor, and a commitment to act as good neighbors where we live and operate. We are Phillips 66.
You won't find a better health club than Nautilus Fitness Center. More cardio, more free weights and equipment, more classes, a swimming pool, and more. If you're serious about your health and want to make a change, then stop thinking about it and visit Nautilus Fitness Center on Industrial Drive in Alton. Don't fall for the hype you get from the other health clubs. Nautilus is the Riverbend's premier health club. Has been for years and will be for years to come. Get to Nautilus Fitness Center and get started on a healthier new you.
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
Ready for fantastic deals? Head to Village Dispensary, where every day is a celebration. Start your week with 25% off Dog Walker pre-rolls on Monday. Tuesday, enjoy 25% off Divs gummies. On Wednesday, enjoy 30% off Nevada pens. On Thursday, it's 30% off CQ sodas, margaritas, and more. Friday, enjoy 3.5 grams of Megatron by NGW and Cronuts number 4 by Paul Bunyan for $25. Visit VillageDispo.com and shop now.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Look who I found. Tim Borman, how are we doing?
I'm doing great, buddy.
Well,
Doing great.
so I was told that you are a pretty avid cigar enthusiast at AP Cigar.
Well, I am now.
Yes, so tell me how...
I went on a weekend getaway with my cousin, and Mike Weller just happened to be there, and we were just chilling out, having a good time, standing in the water, and Mike lit a cigar, and he looked at me, he's like, "You want a cigar?" And I'm like, yeah, I kind of do, right? And it just kind of took off from there. I'm an ex-cigarette smoker. I smoked for more years than I like to admit, and then I quit. I didn't smoke a single thing, not even one puff, for over 10 years, and so the timing was right, because I don't crave. Like, I like to have a cigar socially, but it's not like I'm having one every night.
You're going, I need the nicotine type of thing. Yeah.
Not at all.
Tell me about the experience that's different from a cigar than it would be a pack of cigarettes.
Well, I don't. For me personally, I don't inhale the cigar, so I'm not getting the deep nicotine tie.
Yeah.
And being an ex-smoker, cigarettes, you go out drinking and smoking cigarettes, 3 packs in an evening, and you wake up and you're having a cigarette. You go to bed, and the last thing you do is have a cigarette. And the cigars, it's more of a social construct or a drinking kind of thing for me.
Yeah.
Like, I like a cigar, I like a good glass of whiskey, and then I'll have 1 or 2 in a course of an evening, and then I go 2 weeks without one.
It's incredible, man. And now, what's your favorite part about AP Cigar and just the atmosphere that they bring?
It's Mike's brand of cigar shop is to socialize. It's not to come in and watch sports. It's not to come in and just get what you get and leave. Like, they want you to sit down. They want you to talk. They want you to be a part of it. And my draw to Mike is he's local.
Yeah.
And he's a friend of mine.
Yeah.
And so, obviously, I want to support local, and I want to support somebody who's in the business.
Yeah.
Like, his brand of cigar is my favorite.
Really? His actual brand?
His actual brand. The one that you're smoking right now is his brand.
That's incredible, man. And I want... No, I got a different one.
So you'll have to try it.
Yeah, because he was having
the Table
his.
36,
Yeah.
The one that he was smoking. I had one of those before, and now I'm smoking another one of his brand. One of the ones that he sells at his shop.
Now, what type of flavor guy are you? Do you like something that's a little bit more bold, or do you like something sweeter?
Like the AP, like his brand, the Table 36 is kind of more of a peppery taste. The one I'm smoking right now is a mild. I like a couple of the sweeter ones. The Acid brand are good. It's just like beer, or like wine, or like whiskey. You find what you like, and then all of a sudden that's what you're sticking with.
How long did it take you to adapt to the cigar smoking method and just the practice?
Being around cigars, I worked at a casino.
Oh, duh, yeah, so you're ready to go. Never mind, dumb question. Dumb question.
Smoke anyway, and so it's never bothered me.
Yeah.
But just get into it. Any place that's, I don't know.
It just seems like
a cool social.
Not to cut you off, Tim, but I mean, honestly, the camaraderie is really cool because it just seems like a bunch of guys that just get around and relax and talk and just converse.
Just converse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's about talk about your life, talk about your experiences, talk about the cigars that you like, or they used to make this one and it's hard to find, or this one's going out. Here's a brand like it happened tonight. The one I'm smoking right now. I was talking to one of the guys, Ryan back there. I was like, man, I've been turned on to this one. I really enjoy it. He goes, well, you better get them while you can because they're discontinuing that cigar.
Oh, no. Figures, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, and for anybody, that maybe is curious, what makes AP Cigar a good spot to go for folks that are kind of a little bit nervous about this whole experience and have always been wanting to pick it up or maybe even just try and see?
It's a place where you can walk in and they will make you feel welcome.
Yeah.
They will answer your questions. Any questions. They'll walk you through every cabinet, every cigar, the types, the brands, the flavor, if it's mild or if it's heavy or if it's light, if it's creamy. And they want you to be there. They want, it's not like, I don't know, it's not like it's just welcoming. It's opening. And you walk in the door and they're like, hey, how's it going? And can I help you with anything? And they're willing to talk and, hey, come sit down and try this one and, sit, help yourself, or, all the cabinets are open, so grab what you want, light it up, whatever.
That's incredible, man. And now, AP Cigar After Hours, this is your second one or first one?
This is my first one.
What's your experience been?
It's great. It's more than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was just going to be just a social event. I had no idea you were going to be here, oddly enough.
Neither did a lot of people.
I know. I've talked to you a couple times on the phone, but it's neat. Just a neat environment. Mike's trying to blend the people that come down to Max and the people that come down to AP Cigar. They're not even a block apart from one another,
right? And
kind of mingle, right? Let's keep Alton going and
make it a bash, no pun intended. Anyway,
you just want to talk about the bash.
I do, but we got a year for that. So with that being said, Tim, always a pleasure talking to you. We're getting ready to talk to Josh. We got more folks coming down the pipeline. Right, you stay there, I'll stay here. We're live in Max in downtown. It's AP Cigar After Hours, and this is one you don't want to miss.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
Picture This and More has been a trusted name in the Alton community for more than 30 years, with the last 3 being right here on Broadway. We specialize in quality framing at affordable prices. We also feature works by local artists because we're proud of our community. If you have valued treasures to display and preserve, we're sure to have the perfect fit with our large selection of custom framing and display options. Whatever color, shape, or size, Picture This and More has the look you need. Stop by today and let us help you with your next project.
For the biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in the Riverbend, visit AltonToyota.com or stop by their location on the Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Winner of the prestigious President's Award, Munganast Burkhardt Alton Toyota knows how to treat their customers, and they will help you find the vehicle that is perfect for you. For years, Munganast Toyota has been a fixture in the Riverbend, and now Munganast Burkhardt carries the tradition. New name, but the same great service you've come to expect.
I had an amazing experience with Dr. Haug and her team. I came here when I was 10 years old to get my braces on. Now I'm 28 years old, braces off, and I get so many compliments on my smile. It's helped me thrive in my career as a news reporter, and also as Miss Missouri USA, I took the stage with confidence, knowing my smile was gonna make me look like $1 million. I've never felt better and more confident because of my smile.
No matter the season, Played Again Sports in Edwardsville has the gear the athletes need to get in the game. Whether you're shopping for the newest sports equipment or saving money on quality used gear, Played Again Sports carries what you need to maximize performance to get the most out of every swing, kick, stroke, or shot. We'll even buy your used goods, paying cash on the spot. We carry all the gear for all the sports all year long. We're your hometown sporting goods store. Play It Again Sports, conveniently located at 4 Club Center Court in Edwardsville.
Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ.
We're live at Max in downtown Alton. It's AP Cigar After Hours. We got Kathy joining us. How are you doing over there? Take your time. Always a pleasure to have more fellow cigar smokers. I'm a newbie. This was my first one.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. So take me through your experience tonight, just at this after hours. What's it been like, Kathy?
Oh, well, I got here a little late because I had to go to work. I came from work.
Where are you working at?
I'm working, I cashier at Walmart.
Oh, really cool. Well, how long have you been smoking cigars?
Quite a few years now.
Uh-huh. Now, what flavored profile do you go for?
I like a Maduro.
Okay.
I prefer Maduro. A Maduro has, it's a heavier cigar.
Uh-huh.
I didn't start out on a Maduro, but that's what I've settled on.
Yeah.
My husband always liked a Connecticut, but now I actually smoke probably a heavier cigar than my husband.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you ever foresee that happening?
No.
No.
I started out on Tatiana's, and I started out on the sweeter cigars. Moved to the Macanudos. We used to do the Saturday morning breakfast club where we lived in Maryland.
Oh.
And they give you a free cup of coffee and a cigar in the morning to try.
What a deal.
Oh, yes. So I would just go, for a lot of years, I went just to get the cigar and give it to my husband.
I love this. And eventually you got hooked, huh?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Do you remember the first time you smoked a cigar?
No, because it was probably, I used to do groovy blues quite a bit.
Okay.
And so I did a lot of I tried every sweet cigar, and then one night I just tried a regular cigar, and I was like, yeah, I can do this. Yeah.
Really? And now what's your brand of choice, if you could pick?
Well, right now my favorite is to do, I love an Oscar.
Okay.
I like the Maduro Oscars, but I've been doing a lot of a Hellion by Oliva.
Oh,
That's what I've been smoking. It's a 60 ring gauge, and it's probably a Toro or a double Toro.
Really cool.
Yeah.
I like. Well, and so I have a sweet one today. That's what Mike partnered me with. Women-owned cigars are behind us, which is cool for the breast cancer T-shirt tie-in and make sure it's woman focused. But this is I like this sweet thing. I was nervous at first because I'm a cigarette smoker,
right?
And I thought I'm going to puke on camera. This has been a wonderful experience.
What kind are you doing?
This one.
Oh, fat bottom Betty. Yeah.
Really cool.
Those are pretty good because they have the chocolate notes.
Yeah.
And they have they're a nice sweet cigar.
Really, and honestly, what I love about this, because this is seriously my first time, I love the whole mood behind this and the aesthetic too. It's about slowing down, savoring things.
Slows you down, but you know the thing is everybody should smoke cigars because it's extremely neutralizing. You can talk about anything and everybody's really chill about it.
That's a good point, because you know what I thought? I always was fascinated by this. When there's people meeting and stuff, I've always noticed that cigar out there when it's something important.
Yeah.
Because, it seems like they don't want to, if it's something high pressed, let's relax, let's slow down a little bit, and let's talk.
Yeah, I used to do, it was fun. When I lived out in Maryland, we had a ladies' cigar night. And so we had probably close to 30 ladies smoking cigars, and they would bring in a rep and teach us about them, and so that's actually when I started doing regular cigars, because it introduced me to different things that were just a different profile and different notes of enjoyment.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way.
Well, and take me through your time at AP Cigar. What's it been like going into the shop, being a part of the community? It just seems like Mike has really done something special.
They are wonderful. They are wonderful guys. I just love these guys, and they're just, we could go elsewhere, but we find that because we live over in Missouri, we actually drive over here on Saturday morning or Sunday afternoon and smoke our cigar every Sunday. My husband does it a couple more because I'm working. I don't get off till 7, and they close some nights earlier. And but it's just a really nice it's a comfortable lounge, and there's no pressure. No pressure. You just enjoy each other's company.
Well, and that's what I think's so cool. And now, what are you to keep yours going? Do you just kind of keep rotating that lighter around to keep the smoke moving, or?
Well, I'm one of those that just likes playing with the lighters.
Me too. I'm the worst.
I am one of these. I'm a pyro, so I like fire. You know.
I shouldn't say this on the air. Maybe it's the cigar, but I may or may not have used to take WD-40 with my friends and spray a little patch of the carpet in my friend's basement. And we were bad. We were bad, and I think that's where my love of flame came in.
Yeah. Well, I've been. We used to build a fire when we were a kid in the fireplace. And so that's where I fell in love with fire. I was just like, yeah, we're going to do this, you know?
Well, and I just love this experience. I mean, I'm serious. This is such a laid-back, to be honest with you, I got to be honest, because I have a soccer team that I coach, and after my morning show today and work at RiverBender, I went and coached the team. I'm like, I got to rush back because I got to get this show done.
Right.
I got here, started relaxing a little bit, trying my first cigar, and the way I feel, it's a weird experience. Like, not weird in a bad way, but
it is very nice. It honestly, it relaxes you, and you're just, you just feel good, you know?
Well, with that being said, we're going to have more conversations, but I just love this idea of this women's group. Is there something like that around here?
Mike is actually working on getting one going.
Really cool.
And that would be wonderful because I would really enjoy joining it, because the reps really liked us because of the fact that we came in and we actually smoked cigars. You know,
Yep.
Some of them would just come and just, not really care, but we actually wanted to know what we were smoking and why we're smoking it, and it just, each cigar has its own. There's not such thing as a bad cigar.
Right.
It's just some people don't like certain cigars. And may I say, there's a flavor profile out there for everybody. And so that's what's really great is it's very neutralizing. I mean, you don't care about what race anybody is. You just smoke a cigar together.
Exactly.
And honestly, I've smoked I actually went down to, you'll love this one. Downtown DC, they have a place called Shelley's.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Downtown DC is tough.
Downtown DC, they had a cigar place called Shelley's. And the likes of Al Sharpton and all of the Congress goes in there and smokes cigars. And that was a really cool experience. I'm just going to tell you. I've smoked cigars, and my husband will say, find a place to go. And so we'll be going wherever we travel, and I find a different cigar spot. So we have a cigar place in Chicago. We have a couple in Milwaukee. We have them in Maryland. We have them in Colorado. We go to, and they have really cool cigar events also. Yeah, they have like Smoking in the Carolinas, where they have cigars, and you can buy a ticket, and they give you bling, and so we've gotten some really cool bling that way, They have. I want to eventually go to the one out, the Rocky Mountain one. They have 5 tiers of VIP cigars.
Wow.
And it's really impressive. So I want to try that sometime. But yeah, but we make AP our home because we're comfortable there, and nobody cares.
Is this your first after hours?
Here? Yes, this is first time I'm in.
What are your thoughts?
It's worth coming back.
Good answer. Good answer, Kathy. Kathy, it's been fun talking to you. Enjoy the rest of your cigar. CJ.
CJ, thank you, CJ.
This is.
Visit me sometime.
Oh, I will. This is great, and thank you so much. And if I see you at the next after hours, we'll get you back on the horn.
Okay, that sounds like a lot of fun.
That does. Hey, we're live and.
I have tons of stuff. I have tons of stories. Anyway.
That's a tease for next time. We got some more fun on the horizon. We're back next month, but we still got a commercial break to get through and more guests. You stay there. I'll stay here on RiverBender.com and Roku TV. It's our daily show live at night, our first night show. We'll be back after this.
Well, thank you.
Dream Home Realty Center.
Hey, Sherry. Talk to me, Dream Team. We've got Joey.
We are Phillips 66 Wood River Refinery. We make the fuels that take us to work and our children to school. We make materials and energy products that allow us to stay connected to each other. We care about the quality and safety of our products because we care about the communities we share. Our employees live our values of safety, honor, and a commitment to act as good neighbors where we live and operate. We are Phillips 66.
You won't find a better health club than Nautilus Fitness Center. More cardio, more free weights and equipment, more classes, a swimming pool, and more. If you're serious about your health and want to make a change, then stop thinking about it and visit Nautilus Fitness Center on Industrial Drive in Alton. Don't fall for the hype you get from the other health clubs. Nautilus is the Riverbend's premier health club. Has been for years and will be for years to come. Get to Nautilus Fitness Center and get started on a healthier new you.
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
Ready for fantastic deals? Head to Village Dispensary, where every day is a celebration. Start your week with 25% off Dog Walker pre-rolls on Monday. Tuesday, enjoy 25% off Divs gummies. On Wednesday, enjoy 30% off Nevada pens. On Thursday, it's 30% off CQ sodas, margaritas, and more. Friday, enjoy 3.5 grams of Megatron by NGW and Cronuts number 4 by Paul Bunyan for $25. Visit VillageDispo.com and shop now.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nicello on RiverBender.com.
Welcome back live at Max. You guys remember these folks? I think you should. That was one of my favorite interviews from the Marina Party. Rob Honky, Mick, how is life treating us today?
Well, it ain't bad today. It's getting worse, CJ.
So you guys...
It's getting worse. I have to tolerate this fucking man. I'll tell you. I've been living down at Marina, as you know, since I saw you last. I'll tell you what, he's turned into a real cunt. I swear blind. But he's...
Censor button there. Censor button. I gotta ask you, Mick, and Rob. Oh my God. I will have a job. The show will be on the air tomorrow live at 9, I promise you.
Okay.
But with that being said, this is cool to see two businesses. I'm trying here, Rob. I'm seeing two businesses coming together, having some fun. Mick, you got a cigar. You got one of Mike's branded cigars. What's the taste like?
Well, you know this shit for you.
No, it's good.
No. It's not bad for your health. It's bad for your relationship.
Oh, that's true. That's a good point.
I was sitting on the back of my boat the other night with my girlfriend, and I'm smoking my cigar. And Mike does great cigars. You know?
Yes, he does.
Great cigars.
Mike's his neighbor on EDOC.
So what? How did it go bad?
She said you remind me of a movie star.
Sir Ben Kingsley?
No, it's all right there. I said, what movie star?
Ray Winstone.
Tony Soprano or James Gandolfini.
Classy.
Stop.
She said you remind me of Lassie having a shit. I mean, come on, girl. I mean,
Oh my God.
1 minute I look like a rude, girl.
Just keep walking for our own safety.
It's going to be a miracle if this ever sees the air.
She said you look like Lassie having a shit. You know? Come on.
Rob, take me through your time tonight.
What's that?
How much fun are you having tonight, Rob? Save me.
I've had a long day. I've had a very long day with traffic. Pushed a lot of glass today. So we've been really busy, but I was on busy days. I always run into Mick when I'm on my way out of the harbor, and he's like,
I don't know why he's
"Let's go
running
get a
to
beer."
me. He didn't get any sympathy out of me.
No, I get no sympathy out of this guy.
Hey, let's go and have a beer and we'll get over it.
Well, Rob, what are your thoughts about Mike coming down here, this partnership? It's a really cool thing, man.
I tell you what, man, I've known Mike for probably about 10 years, and the guy's always working. He's a hard worker. He hustles. He gets out there. I knew Mike when he had the pawn shop up in Rosewood Heights.
Yeah.
And he's a cigar guy. I don't smoke, but Mike used to come to my pig roasts every year, and he would always bring me a cigar. He'd always bring me something that he knew that I could finish, because I can't do it. And every time I smoke a cigar, I'm like, oh man, I turn green.
Yeah.
So I haven't smoked a cigar in years.
Hey, you better be here promoting his fucking
Promoting them. He's got good, and he rolls his own cigars. He's got his own brand. He's got a lot of stuff, and he's got a humidor down at the harbor.
Yeah.
So which he comes down.
He's promoting bullshit. And getting everybody unhealthy, and everyone looks like
But yeah,
Mike is making everyone look like a movie star. You have heard it here live.
does.
Mike makes everybody look like Lassie.
No, Mike. I contacted Mike when I first took over the harbor and said, "Hey, man, can we do some cigar stuff down here?" He brought a humidor down, a nice, 3-foot by 2-foot humidor, stocks it, and our boaters love it. They come down, they buy it,
and then they put a key on it so you can't steal the You have to buy them.
Well, yeah.
I'd hope so, Mick. I would hope so.
That's the whole point. So yeah, no.
We would steal them from them.
But we don't. I mean, we really don't have to do anything down there with them other than charge for them.
Yeah.
And he assumes all the taxes on it and everything, and he maintains the humidor, makes sure it's.
Just run out of Miller Lite on the marina, by the way.
Don't worry, there's more coming. There's more coming.
Miller Lite is going back to the marina. Stay tuned. Breaking news.
I didn't know, I can hardly understand a word that he says half the time. I thought he was from England. He speaks English, but so far, the guy that's from England, so far nobody speaks it.
We will have closed captioning on.
Hey, I went to buy a thing up there, and, she said, "You look like Lassie with diarrhea. Would you put that back?" So they're bad for your relationship.
Mick, Rob, what's your plans for the rest of the evening?
Mine? I'm going home.
Oh, good answer.
Yeah.
Mick?
Getting drunk.
Good answer. Even better answer. We're having fun here at Max in downtown. It's AP Cigar After Hours. You stay there. We'll stay here. More conversations on the horizon on this Thursday night on RiverBender.com and Roku TV.
Dream Home Realty Center.
Hey, Sherry. Talk to me, Dream Team. We've got showing.
We are are Phillips 66 Wood River Refinery. We make the fuels that take us to work and our children to school. We make materials and energy products that allow us to stay connected to each other. We care about the quality and safety of our products because we care about the communities we share. Our employees live our values of safety, honor, and a commitment to act as good neighbors where we live and operate. We are Phillips 66.
You won't find a better health club than Nautilus Fitness Center. More cardio, more free weights and equipment, more classes, a swimming pool, and more. If you're serious about your health and want to make a change, then stop thinking about it and visit Nautilus Fitness Center on Industrial Drive in Alton. Don't fall for the hype you get from the other health clubs. Nautilus is the Riverbend's premier health club. Has been for years and will be for years to come. Get to Nautilus Fitness Center and get started on a healthier new you.
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
Ready for fantastic deals? Head to Village Dispensary, where every day is a celebration. Start your week with 25% off Dog Walker pre-rolls on Monday. Tuesday, enjoy 25% off Divs gummies. On Wednesday, enjoy 30% off Nevada pens. On Thursday, it's 30% off CQ sodas, margaritas, and more. Friday, enjoy 3.5 grams of Megatron by NGW and Cronuts number 4 by Paul Bunyan for $25. Visit VillageDispo.com and shop now.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
We are back, and we're in for another treat. We just had Mick, Mike. That
Mick's wild.
A lot of censoring just happened.
Did it?
Yeah, on the fly.
Right.
On the fly.
Did you get it? Did you censor it?
We did. To the best of my ability, I did try. And to the folks that are going, CJ's been drinking. This is my same beer. I'm not intoxicated. We're fine. Life's easy. Life's easy.
I'm on number 2.
So, Mike, who do we have here with us?
All right, so this is Steve Eimel.
Steve Eimel. How you doing, sir?
Steve Eimel has been buying cigars from me for 20 years. He used to sleep in the very first cigar shop. He fell asleep on the second cigar shop. He falls asleep in this cigar shop. Steve's a wild, wild man, and sometimes he comes in, and that cigar relaxes him so much, he takes a little nap right there in the cigar shop.
So, Steve, let me ask you this, brother. What's it like being at AP Cigar? What made you keep coming back after that first time?
After the first time, the people, they're nice and friendly. You don't have no tavern stuff. You know, you go and get your drink and smoke your cigar and sit around and tell stories and lies and stuff like that, you know. It's comfortable, very comfortable.
Steve tells so many lies, he goes to other cigar shops and tells them that he's my uncle, so he gets a discount.
Oh, my God, no.
100%. We was at St. Louis, me and my friend Felicia. We was in St. Louis, and there was a big cigar shop. I said, we walk in this troubadour thing, and I said, hey, that's 36 cigar. He said, yeah, I sell it here. I said, that's good. I said, my nephew owns that. Mike, what? Mike's you Mike's uncle? I said, oh yeah, I'm Mike's uncle. Me and Felicia bought some, good cigars. He said, I'll give you guys 20% off because you're his uncle.
Steve running around lying to everybody saying he's my uncle. So
I have a funny story that I can't tell on the air because someone will go to jail, but I will tell you one afterwards about something similar.
Steve has those same stories.
People like to be makeup news reporters, too.
Oh,
But
yeah.
with that being said, I got to ask you, what's your cigar of choice? If you had a flavor, what is that palate cleanser for you? What's that one that is just the end-all, be-all for Steve?
That LSD?
Yeah, the LSD.
Oh man, it gets you high. LSD
It does not. So we don't sell LSD. Let's.
Good clarify. I was a little concerned.
He's gonna get all kind of customers.
I'm like, well, I said, no wonders everybody's so happy all the time.
Right. So LSD is Los Stados Deluxe, and the branding on the label says LSD. It is a phenomenal cigar. Shout out to Matt Booth, who makes that cigar. A very good cigar. But yeah, so it does say LSD on it, but we do not sell. We also have a cigar called Acid. We do not sell acid. We do not.
Get high too.
Yeah, we don't sell acid. We don't sell LSD. We just sell cigars. I promise.
So, what got you into cigar smoking?
Oh, my grandfather. We had a farm. We walking down. I said, Grandpa, we have a smoke. He said, okay. And he gave me a puff. Then one time we was out, we were in the pest control termite business. My grandpa started in 1948, and we was coming back from a termite job, and I helped him drill and stuff. I said, Grandpa, I want a cigar. He said, okay. He cut one in half, gave me half, he took half, and I started smoking them since, 56 years.
He was 12 years old then.
12 years old smoking a cigar.
We do not sell cigars to 12-year-olds either.
Good disclaimer. And other disclaimer. For the folks that just watched the previous interview, I was censoring. We had some delays. It happens.
It happens.
We're all about responsibility here. But I got to ask you, what's the part of the cigar experience that really does it for you? Is it the relaxing? Is it the smoking it itself? What's your best part?
Relaxing.
Yeah.
It really relaxes me, have a drink, a soda pop, beer, whatever, and relaxes. Relaxes me. You look out the window, watching automobiles drive by. Yeah, it's really relaxing.
I love this, man.
Yeah, we don't have any TVs in the shop.
No TV.
Do you like it that way?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you got to talk to each other.
No, not you. People talk at this day and age.
We make it happen.
Oh yeah. You come in with your phone, start playing with it, we throw you in the river.
Fair. That's
we
fair.
We also do not throw anyone in the river.
That's a good disclaimer. I'm glad Mike's
here.
here.
I'm joking.
Now I gotta ask you. What is is this your second after hours event, or is this your first one?
Did you come to the first one? Here?
No, that's my second. No, I didn't come to the first one.
So this is your first time down here tonight?
First time.
What do you think of Max? I brought you here a couple times to eat.
Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. The food's good. They give you a lot of it. And the waiters are very nice and everything. I really like it.
Yeah.
I feel comfortable in this place.
Same here. Almost too comfortable.
Way too comfortable sometimes. I feel like I should have a bed here sometimes.
I completely agree.
It's my third night in a row here, actually.
Oh, no.
So, yeah.
That was me last week. With that being said, Steve, I got to ask you, for all the cigars you smoked, what's that experience at AP like that makes it different than everywhere else? Because I've talked to Kathy, and she's been multiple places, but there's something about this atmosphere.
Yeah. The atmosphere.
Yeah.
What do you like about it?
I don't know.
That I give you wet willies when you fall asleep?
Yeah.
I gotta give him wet willies when he falls asleep.
Cigars, the people really, you always see different kinds of people coming in and out.
Hey, Steve, the cigar shop's such a community. Steve needs help putting mulch around his house. Josh and I will go out there and put mulch around the house.
Yeah.
Does that happen?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, yeah, we help each other out all the time.
All the time.
It's a community.
Yeah, community.
Yeah. No, we're truly a family and all bonded by some rolled up leaves.
I love it. I'm
Isn't that
telling
crazy?
you, this has been one of my favorite shows I've done, seriously. Because, well, I'm not patronizing you because you're here and you're both bigger than me, but the problem is, I was nervous because I thought, man, this is a night show. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
all we're going to do is run this right when I get home at 9:30, and we're going to have a real night show and just rewatch this and keep promoting for next month, man.
Well,
this is fun.
And the thing is, it's not supposed to be intimidating.
Yeah.
And cigars had such a prestige to them that a lot of people are scared to come in because there's a world of tobacco, and with no knowledge, you go in, you don't have a clue. And before you get in the door, we're trying to help you find something. And if you say, I have no idea, you're our favorite customer. We get to show you the whole world in cigars, and you get to try them one at a time.
I love this,
Yeah.
man. And Terry, I got to ask you, for folks that maybe are nervous or interested, they don't know, maybe intimidated by the process, what is your sales pitch to get down to AP Cigar? What is your, if you were salesman Terry, you were pitching the cigar shop, oh, sorry. Salesman Steve.
Well, you'd probably make that name up yourself.
It's been, I don't know what I'm doing. But Steve, you know, you're a salesperson for AP. What is the pitch to get somebody to AP?
To try it, come in and look at the atmosphere.
The workers are good looking.
The workers, you know, not about the good looking part. I'm the best looking. I'm the best looking one of the bunch.
Oh, that's right. I agree.
Steve is definitely the best looking one. Look at his hair. The best hair in the shop is Steve's.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
We help each other out. Mike's cigar shop had an old bathroom. It has an old-fashioned door on it. I said, that bathroom needs something. I went home, cut up a round piece of wood and a half a moon.
Like an outhouse.
Outhouse. And outside John's used to have that.
Yeah.
And that door's old. I said, well, I'll put that on there. It really looks good.
It does.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Steve, I don't know where the hell I got Terry from. It must be the cigar smoke that's getting to me. I'm new.
Oh, no, not that Michelob. Yeah, you're young. That's the
true.
problem.
That's right.
Yeah.
With that being said, we got Josh to talk to still.
Yeah, shop manager Josh.
And then we're going to be wrapping up this broadcast, so you guys stay here. Steve, pleasure talking to you, sir. This was great. Thank you for your time, Mike. It's been a pleasure.
Yep.
We're going to talk to Josh right after a quick break. You stay there. We'll stay here on RiverBender.com and Roku TV.
Since 1993, Sparks Junk Removal is always adapting to the needs of our clients. That is why we now offer weekly trash pickup for selected areas. Plus, we offer driveway-safe rubber-tired dumpster rental. Give us a call today at 618-781-1407 or visit us at sparksjunkremoval.net.
I just got a new air conditioner. Top of the line.
I bet mine's better. It's so efficient and quiet, I hardly know it's running.
I've got you both trunked. I've got a Linux.
So do I.
Barrett Heating and Cooling carries Linux products to meet any budget. Don't gamble with your energy dollars. Call Barrett Heating and Cooling and start saving today.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
Ready for fantastic deals? Head to Village Dispensary, where every day is a celebration. Start your week with 25% off Dog Walker pre-rolls on Monday. Tuesday, enjoy 25% off Divs gummies. On Wednesday, enjoy 30% off Nevada pens. On Thursday, it's 30% off CQ sodas, margaritas, and more. Friday, enjoy 3.5 grams of Megatron by NGW and Cronuts number 4 by Paul Bunyan for $25. Visit VillageDispo.com and shop now.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof, because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues, ready, future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. She's good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance.
Get paid to go solar.
We're not solar bros. At Grid, we're solar pros. We explain the process behind solar power so you can make an informed decision. We'll work with you to make owning your power as simple as possible and affordable with zero down financing and payment options. Our only goal is to save you money. Call Grid when you're ready to be independent of the power company.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nicello on RiverBender.com.
Hurt so good. Come on, baby, make it hurt so good. Sometimes love don't feel like it should, baby. Hurt so
professional cigar smoker. You can multitask. Store manager Josh in, not the studio. We're in the broadcast area of our show. And man, you guys did such a great job, and we're all learning here on the fly. This is our first broadcast from here, man, but I'm having fun. And what you guys have really put on here is really special. A full back room, there's people in and out mingling. This is great.
Oh, yeah, no, it's fantastic. It's kind of what we were trying to do is just bring the shop to Max, because Mike and I come here after a days of hard work, or when we do stuff on our days off, we'll come over here and eat lunch afterwards. So we just want to invite everybody, the public, our regulars. A lot of our regulars are here hanging out. Some people we don't always see. The shop closes at 6, so that's sometimes when people are getting off work or just getting home. So we got people here from Troy, Illinois, and stuff like that. People that have already come.
Missouri?
Illinois. Troy, Illinois. Some people from
Missouri too. Yeah, I was just talking to Kathy.
Jeff and Kathy are in Blackjack.
Yeah.
So they're a funny conundrum because they actually have a cigar shop in Florissant closer to them, but they found us shortly after we opened, maybe like 6 months, so 2 years ago. And they started coming over on a daily basis. So we're open 5 days a week. They're in at least 4 of them. Kathy will get off work, come by and pick up cigars before going home to her husband, Jeff. And so we just have a really great connection to people and like a really good vibe in the shop. So we just wanted to bring that like public to Max and where we hang out after work, and just kind of share it with everybody.
Well, I love it. And now we were just talking, your next AP Cigar After Hours will be Halloween night, October 31st.
Yep.
And then the day after Thanksgiving night, and then the day after Christmas.
Yeah, so usually on Thanksgiving, we open up the shop because we have a lot of people that don't have anywhere to go, no family members. So I usually, I'll have lunch with my family, and then I don't have much to do. So I'll just open up the shop and see who comes in, and we have a pretty good turnout on that. So we just decided we're going to do the shop for a few hours, and we're just going to come over here because Max will be popping everybody after Thanksgiving. I'll be 3 years sober next month.
Congratulations.
Thank you. But I used to drink a lot, and I used to on the holidays, they were always popping. I get done with my family stuff, and I just want to go out and drink and hang out with my bar friends.
Right.
So we're going to do that here, but with the cigar shop, and it's like a good outlet for that. So.
Well, and how is it? I mean, you guys are learning on the fly just like we are. That's why I love this. But it seems like this second one, you guys really found your niche. I mean, this is perfect, man.
I think we're not even halfway there yet. To be honest. Yeah, I think that this can just get bigger. We're going to eventually get a sign, because up here we're kind of in a niche area where everybody sees a private event going on. It's not private, so anybody that's watching, it's
come on down.
Yeah, everybody can hang out. We're going to try to get a sign that says everyone welcome. So we're just going to keep growing it. We're going to do it every month to the end of this year, and then we're going to do it every month next year as well. And we're gonna have, so that might be a sneak peek, but we're for sure already planning on doing this next year.
I was going to ask that.
So we're going to try to do, instead of just having stuff sent, hopefully 6 months out of the year, hopefully we have an actual cigar rep come in.
Yeah.
So Karen Berger and Karen Berger Cigars that we're featuring tonight, Karen Berger and her vice president of the company, Bruce, are actually coming in the shop to do a cut, light, and smoke. So they're the ones that run the company. She's the face and the owner, and he's the vice president and main cigar rep. So a great vertical company, completely vertical. I'm sure Mike said this, but they grow their own tobacco, age their own tobacco, and then they also represent their own cigars and stuff. So that being said, Bruce, the vice president of the company, was actually the rep that walked into the doors of the shop to present the company to us.
Really
so
cool.
Very small, very just about hooking up with boutique brands and stuff. So that's why it's perfect for us. Our first event, we featured Table 36 cigars that we own, but now we're just trying to branch out to more. Next month we'll have Crown Heads, which is a bigger company, but they're a big company connected to a huge international company, but they do more the boutique side of stuff.
Yeah.
So they're going to be in. We were supposed to have the rep, but he had another event he has to do, so they're going to send us all the stuff. But they have the Los Calaveras cigar, which is like Sugar Skull. It's a limited year release. They only make 1,000 of each boxes, and they only make 4 different sizes. So he's bringing we've already ordered those, and we've got some back stock from that. We're going to get some swag in, and we're just going to have a great Halloween night with that. And then who knows what November will bring in December. December will be the day after Christmas. And then next year, we're going to already start booking and having reps come in and do stuff or send us all the swag and stuff we need. We're just kind of going on the fly. It's getting better as we go. it might seem better now, but I think like the first one we were prepping for a little better. This one was kind of like, we've had a lot of stuff go on this month.
Right.
So we're doing it, but it's turned out great. Like, and then next month, I think even more hype is there. Thanksgiving night is going to be great because we're going to have more people that aren't like the regulars of the shop, maybe not the regulars of Max. So hopefully we can get like a sign made that says welcome everyone, and just share this, because this is us sharing with the community, presenting the Karen Berger cigars, not at the cigar shop. Everybody at the cigar shop already knows all the stuff we spew about it. This is about presenting it to the public, and we're getting better at that.
Well, and Josh, I wanted to talk to you about that before we go, because we're going to have interviews from tonight released on RiverBender, throughout the next week and promote this. But for people that are watching this tonight at 9, it looks like 9:30 when I'll get home and hit play, because just wanted to make sure the internet ran and all that was smooth. But for folks that just go, I can't make it tonight, I'm going to go to the next one, they want to stop in the shop, what are your guys' hours?
So we're open Wednesday through Sunday.
Wednesday through Sunday.
We open at 11 a.m. every day we're open. We close at 6 p.m. on Wednesday and Thursday, 9 p.m. on Friday and Saturday, and then 5 p.m. on Sunday. That being said, if anybody out there comes by, if you're around and you see the open sign on, I'm still there. So I don't leave until cigars are done being smoked. So if I got people smoking, I hang out. So sometimes I'm there till 1 a.m. on like Friday or Saturday, and it just happens. So our for sure hours that will always be there is 11 until 6 Wednesday and Thursday, 11 until 9 Friday and Saturday, 11 until 5 on Sunday. But Mondays and Tuesdays, we do a lot of work on the building or work outside.
Yeah.
So we're usually down there at some point. So if you see the door open, if you see cars down there, come check us out. If the door's unlocked, if nobody's in there, don't steal our stuff. But also, if the lights are on, we're in there. We're probably working. We probably want a cigar break. So come hang out anytime. But Wednesday through Sunday, for sure, we're there.
And before I let you go, what's your cigar choice?
Oh, so my 2 favorite cigars in the world, we actually have at the shop. Our Table 36 Peacemaker, the Judge.
Okay.
So it's the largest size. It's one of my absolute favorites. Starts out as a cream bomb, builds a lot of flavors in the center, and then finishes with a lot of pepper. And then my other go-to that I don't smoke too often because it's a Padron. Padron is, in my opinion, one of the best cigars in the world. But their 1000 series, which is more their entry level, it's the 7000 Maduro. So a nice big honking cigar made with some of the best tobacco from one of the best families rolling in the game. So
I love it.
Yeah, those are my 2 favorite cigars of all time.
Well, Josh, thank you so much for letting me be a part of this.
Not a problem.
Mike, if you're back there, thank you for letting me be a part of this. We're out of here for tonight, but I will say so
Have a
long.
good night, everyone.
Until tomorrow, we'll be live for more of our daily show at 9 o'clock with a full slate of guests, Village Dispensary, Ameren, Illinois, in the morning. But this has been a fun night. AP Cigar on Facebook, Max on Facebook, the crossover of a century. We'll see you tomorrow. Until then, try your best to stay out of jail.